Hey guys! If you watched my last video, you know that Libby recently went off to her new home. Saying goodbye to her really wasn't easy, especially after investing so much time, love, and care into her. I want to say thank you so much for all of the sweet and caring comments that I received. So, Freeda is still here, but she is available for adoption. I'm guessing that she'll be around for a little while, and I will continue to post some updates on her. Today I wanted to give that first update and let you know what she's been doing, and also share an exciting update for me. Now that Freeda is gentled, she will be introduced to the electric fence and become the pasture buddy of my horse Theodore. For those of you who don't know him, Theodore is my 10-year-old 14-hand Appaloosa gelding. He's been taking a bit of a vacation this winter while it's been cold and while I've been focusing on the Mustangs. Now, Theodore is my dominant horse, but Freeda isn't exactly a pushover either. She's not about to let herself get pushed around or bullied, and she's being a little bit more protective right here because she's still really new to Theodore. This is just her first time out in the pasture with Theodore, and right there she got zapped by the fence for the first time. It's kind of funny because Theodore seemed to have a bigger problem with it than she did. And then she got zapped a second time, and as far as I know, that was her last time getting shocked. She's been really good in the electric fence and hasn't tried to push its boundaries or do anything naughty. It was honestly a pretty seamless transition, and it went smoother than I was expecting. Once Theodore and Freeda were a little better acquainted, I took Freeda out to try ponying with her. Now, this was a little trickier than I expected because I'm trying to control Theodore and his speed and direction, and at the same time be focused on Freeda and making sure that she's yielding off of pressure, staying in the right position, and that she and Theodore are getting along well together. Now, ponying is a great way to see if your horse is coming off pressure well, and it also helps to introduce a rider sitting above them yet not on them. So I'll be doing more of this with Theodore and Freeda. Freeda has also gotten to meet the older mares, and she's done a lot of playing in the snow this week. She's really handled Libby leaving very well and has made new friends and has just been fitting into this barn life so well. She's great with the fences, she's great with the other horses, and has just been having a lot of fun with life. Because Libby is gone, I decided to keep Freeda here at this barn instead of bringing her back to my house like my original plan. Freeda's going to stay here until she finds her next home. So you can probably already guess that this is the end of this chapter on my channel. It's now time to start the next chapter, and I am so excited for this. I'm super excited that I'll be bringing more Mustangs on this channel. I'm going to be attending some virtual adoption events through the Devil Wild Horse Corrals. So what this means is that I'm going to be adopting wild Mustangs from the Devil's Garden area in California. Just a note, these Mustangs are managed by the U.S. Forest Service, not the Bureau of Land Management. But I'll share more about that in some upcoming videos. Without further ado, let's take a look at some of the wild Mustangs that I am considering. I've only shared with a handful of people, but if you don't know, comment down below which one you think I'm going to be going home with. Okay, so this time around, I'm going to be looking at geldings, and I'm also going to be looking for horses that are a little bit older than Freeda and Libby. This first one here is 6508. He's 5 years old and 14.1 hands, and noted as a little bit flighty, and he unfortunately does not have a video. Next up is 6458, a 4-year-old gelding who is 14.3 hands high. Now this is 6497, a 3-year-old 14-hand gelding. The corral noted that he was very nervous and flighty. However, he is beautiful. I absolutely love buckskins. Perhaps you remember the comedy video from my friend Marina's channel, Gypsy Equestrian.
Ooh, this horse is cute.
Oh my gosh, that's my other dream horse. Haven't I always said I've wanted a buckskin?
I don't think I've ever heard you say that.
I'm bitter. And this is 6513, a 3-year-old and 14.1 hands. He's a roan, so his coat changes in the winter, but he is going to have a big glow up in the summer. Moving on to 6520, another roan. He is also 3 years old and 14.1 hands. And again, his coat also changes in the winter. Next we have 6610, a 3-year-old who is 13.3 hands. He was the poster child for a lot of the Devil's Garden promotions. As you can see, he's got that beautiful blue eye. The next gelding I'm considering is 6614. Now he's a bit younger, he's only 2 years old and he's 13.2 hands, but he's so pretty. Unfortunately, he does not have a video. Next we have another buckskin. He is 6626. He's 3 years old and 14.2 hands. He looks a little energetic in the video, but the corral notes that he is very calm. Okay, then we have this gelding. He is 6515. He's 4 years old and 14 hands. The corral notes he is very calm, and that seems apparent from this video. 6620 is a dappled gray. He is 3.5 years old and 15 hands. The corral also notes him as very calm. Also on my list is 6512. He is a 4-year-old gelding and he is 15 hands. The corral notes him as calm. I want to say a quick thank you to those who've been following my journey with Libby and Freeda. I truly appreciate your support. I hope you'll continue to follow me as I continue on this journey and start a new chapter with new Mustangs. Thank you for watching.